Okay guys, here it is. You asked for it. This is what I took on my house sitting adventure with me. Just a quick explanation for those of you that don't know. I'm house sitting for one of my cleaning clients. I will be here for about 3.5 weeks. I do go home once a week every Friday because I have a cleaning client in my neighborhood and I go home to see my family and stuff. So if I did forget something or I want to switch something out, it's not a big deal. And I have already been here for almost a week and I did go home on Friday. So I will show you at the end what I grabbed while I was home. But I will show you right now what I brought with me. I have to set myself limits because, like many of you, I'm sure, I want to bring all the things. So I set myself a limit of this reusable bag right here. For some people this might be a little excessive, but in here I included things like my tripod and stuff, filming light, etc. So I couldn't bring more than what could fit in this bag. And you'll see I set other limits on myself too. But first, let's talk about what journals I brought. I will flip you around eventually, don't worry. I brought my creative journal with me. Obviously, this is the one you see in all of my Creative Week videos. I brought my written journal here, of course. This goes with me everywhere. It lives like in my bag. This is my bullet journal, which also lives in my bag and goes everywhere with me. In here, I always keep these in here. It's like fountain pens and a highlighter, and then I have one color of the week that I use in my bullet journal. So those came with me. I brought my current book, which is Lost Girls: An Unsolved American Mystery. I'm only like 29 pages in, but we'll see. It's alright so far. This is the junk journal. I actually was making this the day that I came here, so I had it half made when I brought it here, and I sewed in the signatures the first night I was here. So if you wanted to see the flip through of this and you missed it, I did. It was the last video I posted, so you can go ahead and check that out. Then, of course, I brought with me my Canon Selfie. This is my photo printer that I use a lot because, as you know, I journal with photos, so that was kind of necessary. I also brought my Polaroid zip with me, which is what I often use when I'm journaling in my bullet journal. Or if I just have a quick like snapshot of my food that I want to record or whatever, which I don't do all the time. Bad example, but, and then this is my pen pal bucket. It has all the things that people have sent me in mail, except for this. This is mine. I just use it to keep the stuff from falling out. But I limited myself to kind of using this stuff up. Obviously, it's pretty full, and I need to journal some more with it, so I figured that would be a great way to have a little bit of everything with me, and I wouldn't have to go through my stuff and try to pick, because Lord knows I would have bags and bags of stuff if I did that. So, and then I limited my supplies to this bag. This is from Recollections. It's a Michaels brand. It's like a $5 tote caddy thing with pockets, so I said I can only bring what fits in here. So, let me flip you around and I'll show you what's in there. Okay, so hopefully you can see this okay. This is like one of those things where there's no good angle to do it at. So I'm just going to try and go through this as quickly as possible. This is my Archival Ranger ink pad and my Lamy with my carbon black ink in it that you always see me use. I brought 2 things of scissors, my tiny attacher because I can't go anywhere without it, and then extra staples. I brought a tape runner and an extra one on the side here, and I actually already used this one all up, but I left it in there to show you guys. So there we go. This is my Pokey Awl that I was using for binding my junk journal. I have my little Recollection spray mist, and you'll see why I needed that in a second. A glue stick. I brought a second backup glue stick, just like the tape runner. I also brought my Wink of Stella glitter pen in case I was feeling a little sparkly. So that's what I brought in there. In here, I brought more ink because one of my goals for October is to use my stamps more. So I brought my 4 dilution set of the archival inks. I brought my Distress Mini, my new date stamp that I am obsessed with and I'm using on everything. And then I brought just some stamp sets. This one's from the Dollar Tree and I absolutely love it. I also brought my work stamp for my bullet journal, and then just some loose Tim Holtz stamps that I really like for my storage system that I tried out that didn't work, but that's okay. They're still usable. Staying on the stamp train, I also brought these with me. Ignore the paper clip. I brought this Heidi Swap set. This one is for my bullet journal. I use it a lot. And then these are 2 new-ish stamp and stencil sets that I have. So I thought they would be good to grab, and I want to use those. So one of the main coloring mediums that I let myself bring was my Distress Oxides, and I chose just a couple of the ones that I had. So my color palette is Peeled Paint, Worn Lipstick, Wilted Violet, Vintage Photo, Faded Jeans, and Wild Honey. So like a very fall-ish type thing with that purple for a nice punch in there, which is why I brought the sprayer. I brought gesso because you literally never know. And that's all the explanation I really need for that, I think. Oh, I brought this. This is a journal that Brie made me, and she has sadly been neglected because I haven't known exactly what to do in her yet, but I think I finally figured it out. I really want to get back into kind of loose watercolor sketches of nature, and there's a lot of windows here with pretty views, so I plan on doing that. We'll see how well that goes. You saw me pack this in a Creative Week video. This is kind of like my arsenal of other bits. So these are stickers that I bought recently. These are all paper scraps for paper layering. These are labels for my some of my printable labels and other labels. There's just random stuff tucked in here, photos I need to journal, date covers, and then these are all stickers that you saw me pack. Of course, the Tim Holtz clippings are the most important. But there's just other random ones that I've tried to bring ones that I need to use up that only have a few on there, or ones that I'm really digging right now, or ones that I want to use more. So that's kind of what I brought for that. And then back here there's just some stencils and, oh, this watercolor palette I forgot about because it's always in here. So yeah, that's that. Oh my god, I've already been talking again for 4 minutes. Okay. Hurry up, Leanne. So, oh, I'm working on a project for my Etsy, so you don't need to see that. This, oh my god, throwing shit around. So this is my container of fall-related stuff with a little bit of Halloween mixed in there, so I brought that because it's that time of year. These are my thingies for my oxides. That is a scrap. Then I brought my Designed by Arrangement pencil case. If you want to see what's in here, you can look at my pencil case video, but it's just stuff I use a lot. This is the other color medium that I gave myself with my Zig Clean colors because they were in here, and then I do have a small travel palette in the back with my usual essentials. So that's that. That's all that's inside, and then if you just spin it around, I did have some extra fountain pens in here. This is my beautiful Jinhao baby. I love this thing so much. Look at that sparkle. Okay, enough. Then I brought my little rag here that I use for everything. And then that is something, that's glue that I brought with me that I grabbed after I had gone back home. So that wasn't in the initial thing, but that's everything I took with me. So like I said, I've already been here for almost a week and pretty much used everything in that once, except for the journal. So I'd say that is a win. This is this small stack that I brought back with me when I went home, so I had to pick a new marker color for my bullet journal for this coming week, so I picked that up. This is also something else for my bullet journal that I forgot. In addition to my pen pal journal, I wanted to do some more collaging, so these just come in my Dollar Shave Club, so I want to cut those up and use some of that. This is a label set for backgrounds that I need to use up that I always have on my desk. Ledger paper because I need to answer some pen pal notes, and I'm obsessed with ledger paper right now. And then I brought one other project back with me because I was really feeling like working on it. This is my glue book, which you might have seen in one of my Creative Week videos. And I just grabbed 2 magazines that I need to finish tearing stuff out of from my stash. So that's it, you guys. I tried to make it as short as possible for you. It is still kind of long, so I'm sorry for that. If there's anything specific that you wanted to know more about, just let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer it for you. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos because that would be a bummer. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.